everybody, and welcome to the St. Juliens channel. I'm Patience, and if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for coming to visit with us. We appreciate you. And if you are returning, you are the real MVP because we appreciate so much of your support. So really quickly, before we get into this video, if you have not subscribed to our channel, hit that button down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way, you're the first to know about any new content that we post. So without further ado, let's get into this discussion. I want to talk today about insecurity. And I want to talk about insecurity because it's really one of those things that we try not to pay much attention to, but it really ends up consuming us. Now let's pause for a minute. Let me put this disclaimer out there. I have insecurities too. Am I as confident as a woman as I would like to be? No. Am I as confident in my parenting skills? Absolutely not. Am I confident enough to leave the house with no makeup on? Well, that woman is loading. Wait on her, okay? The thing about insecurity is it's a place of uncertainty. We are usually insecure about the things we worry what other people will think. We are so distracted by the thoughts of what we think others will say about us or how they feel about us that we never really give ourselves an opportunity to just be. If we are uncertain about who we are and we have no confidence in why we do what we do or in why we think the way we think, we are open to the threats and attack of the enemy. It's true. Webster defines insecurity as uncertainty or anxiety about oneself and a lack of confidence. The second part to that says, it's the state of being open to danger or threat and a lack of protection. This means when we're insecure, we aren't even protecting ourselves. And what happens is we usually second guess every single decision we have to make. We start to doubt if our dreams are really our dreams. We doubt if our talents are the things we really should be doing. And we get dressed every day in our insecurities and wear them for all to see, leaving ourselves open to the danger for the enemy to have free range on our minds and our hearts. So we often try to overcompensate in other areas of our lives so that our insecurities aren't seen. And we try to mask our inability to really deal with ourselves. I was having a talk with God because the things I mentioned earlier in this video are the places where I've been insecure about. And that was the short list. But as I was talking to God, He directed me to 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. And it says this, "But the Lord said to Samuel, 'Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him.' The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." Now, let me give you a quick synopsis of what's happening here. Basically, God is sending his prophet Samuel to anoint a new king. So when Samuel comes to the house of Jesse, who has an insurmountable number of sons, 8 to be exact, the first one he sees is pretty impressive in stature. Samuel automatically thinks to himself, based on his appearance alone, that this guy very well may be the one that God has chosen. And this was God's response. God said he rejected him. He may look like he has it all together, but his heart ain't right. God says, don't look at the outward appearance and don't even consider it. People look at those things, but God does not. God's concern is, what does your heart look like? Our insecurities only have power as long as we give them power. Insecurity has to be subjected to the power of your identity in Christ. Take back your power and protect yourself. Now, you're probably wondering what the title of this video has to do with this topic. Well, Perfect Patti messed up by thinking she has to fit in with what society says a woman should or shouldn't be doing. Perfect Patti messed up by thinking she has to take parental advice from every single mother who gives their 2 cents. Perfect Patti messed up when she believed her confidence level was dependent upon how beat her face was before she left the house. I challenge you to give your insecurities an eviction notice today. If God hasn't said it about you, Don't believe the hype about what you or others may put on you. The moment you release those insecurities is the moment you protect yourself from the enemy and every single attack he will throw at you. Because when he's able to use your insecurities against you, he's able to keep you from the purpose that God has for you. So be secure in the fact that Jesus doesn't judge us by how beat our faces are or how well we dress. Be secure in the fact that you have a good heart, and that's beauty enough. Be secure in the fact that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with somebody else. As always, protect your peace and guard your heart. I'm praying for you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.